Grützi Changemakers, we have a special episode for you today. Over the past 5 episodes, our audience asked questions, and today's episode, our consultant Stephanie Meister will be answering them. Thank you for all the fantastic questions you submitted. We selected 5 that cover all areas you may be facing. Great questions ranging from, what I studied wasn't what I expected? Does my education plan match my potential? I think I know what I want to do. What career course can I take after my apprenticeship? And I failed my first year at ETH. Now what? These are all exciting questions. I'll read the question, and then Stephanie will answer. So let's not waste any more time. Let's dive right in. I had a plan to study at uni, but it's not what I expected. Will you be able to provide me with certainty on what I'm doing is right? Or if another path would be better for me?
That's a great question, and the answer is absolutely. So many students start uni highly motivated and interested, only to find out that it's quite different from the schooling they've experienced so far. University expects a lot of independent work and effort from students, and it can be really tough switching to this self-motivating learning style and setting your own goals, especially if you're used to a classroom, small group setting, where your goals are usually set for you. In my work with clients, we make sure to assess learning and working style and make sure they're aligned with what's expected of you at university. If this isn't the case, maybe a University of Applied Sciences or a part-time certificate while working an internship is more your style. Consider also your reasons for choosing the course that you did. Is it a course that inspires and motivates you? Or did you choose it based on what other people expected or recommended? Remember, uni can be a stepping stone towards a career, but it has to align with your interests. Otherwise, you're setting yourself up for a really difficult 3 years. Here at Stednitz, interests are our main focus for career and educational coaching, as your interests motivate your behavior.
I want to get a second opinion on my education plan to see if it matches my potential. How does your consulting services go about discovering my potential?
Thanks for your question. All of our work here at Stednitz is resource-based or strength-orientated. Rather than concentrating on what you can't do or what you're not good at, we concentrate on how you can use the resources you already have to get you where you want to go. A good way to look at it is like a puzzle. My job is to gather as many puzzle pieces as I can of what makes you, you. Maybe that's your cognitive skills and abilities. Maybe it's your personality type, or something like your ambition, your creativity, or your empathy. All of these puzzle pieces combined make up your unique potential. And once we've completed that puzzle, we can really see which career or educational paths will be fitting for you.
I have a couple ideas that I think are interesting for my career, but I'm not 100% convinced. I want a neutral second opinion. If you were my career and educational coach, what advice would you provide me?
That's great to hear. It sounds like you are well on your way to discovering your path. Now that you've chosen a few options based on your interests, it's time to include your criteria. What kind of things are so important to you for your study path or for your career? Is it logistics like the freedom of online lectures, small study groups, or a research versus practical-based study course? Make sure you visit the university campus you're considering as well to get an idea of the atmosphere there. Maybe you can even talk to some students about what they think of the course. Don't forget to include a long-term perspective in your decision-making. Are you considering doing a master's degree, or will a bachelor degree have to be enough to dive into the workforce? Do some research on job opportunities after study, the growth in that career sector, or the expected salary rate. Maybe you also know someone you could connect with to ask about the real day-to-day work in that particular job. All of these factors can help you make your decision. But remember, don't put yourself under too much pressure. It's not all black and white, and there is no one right decision.
Can you show me my career possibilities that are fitting for me? I just finished my apprenticeship, and I need clarity. What course of study is there that suits me? How can I develop my current knowledge in the direction of my apprenticeship?
That's another great question. It sounds like you're really motivated to get started. Based on the assessments we do here at Stednitz, we can help you find courses of study and career paths that are suited for you. We've built up a vast network over the years of schools, universities, and further education institutes in Switzerland and elsewhere, so I'm sure there's something there for you. And we're still learning every day about more great programs based on our clients' feedback. If you're wondering what you can already do now to develop your knowledge, try talking to experts in the field. By researching companies you'd like to work at or contacting people with a job title you find fascinating, you can learn about the future career paths and what you can start doing today. Many experts and managers love talking about their work and their job, so take advantage of it. Maybe they can give you tips on what work experience comes across well, or what further education really isn't worth your while. Building a professional network is so important, so I recommend starting early and making the most of it.
I just failed my first year at ETH. Now I don't have a plan. How can you help me develop a strategy that is right for me?
Thanks for submitting your question. I've had many clients over the years who have failed their first exams at uni, which felt like such a big setback to them at the time. They felt disorientated, they'd lost confidence in their abilities, and they needed some support to get back on their feet. Our strength-oriented coaching style is so rewarding when working with our clients. Based on what you love doing, what you're really good at, and how you like to work, we can create a strategy not only just to get you back on your feet, but to encourage you to leap forward in the right direction. Near the end of our coaching, we usually develop a mid-term plan, usually between 1 to 2 years, containing concrete steps and goals to keep you accountable on your journey and give you the perspective you need for motivation today.
Thank you for listening. Comment if you have any questions you'd like us to answer, or send us an email at info@stednitz.ch. And don't forget to complete our free vision questionnaire at stednitz.ch/vision. Because if one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable.